finna read Isaiah 55:1. It says, "Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that have no money, come ye buy and eat. Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without a price." It says, "Come ye to the waters," right? Now, what's the waters? Let me show you the waters. Isaiah, this is that waters that it's talking about. Isaiah 12:3. It says, "Therefore with joy ye shall draw water out of the wells of salvation." So that waters is talking about what? It's talking about the word, and it's talking about salvation. But that's how you get salvation, is through the word, right? Now I'm gonna go back and read that again. It says, "Ho." The word "ho" means expresses suffering in Greek, right? Everyone that thirsted, right? Everyone that thirsted, everyone that what? Desire to sacrifice your spirit for suffering. That's what we do. We desire to sacrifice our spirit for this suffering.
When you said thirst, is that for knowledge?
The thirst in this particular scripture right here is talking about desiring to give yourself up for the suffering.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
It ain't like just to figure it out.
No.
It means not at the risk.
Yeah, it's giving yourself up for the suffering like the Lord did. The Lord suffered.
Right.
So you trying to be like him, we got to suffer also. To enjoy the heir being heir to the kingdom like he going to be heir, we got to suffer right with him. You know, a lot of people not suffer with him. Kobe them ain't suffer with him. LeBron them ain't suffer with him. Boy, rich. They like the Laodiceans in Revelation 3rd chapter. They rich. They lukewarm. They ain't hot for the truth.
Oh, no.
See what I'm saying? All those people you see with all that money. You see what I'm saying? They not hot for no truth and truth and knowing the salvation. Nah.
That would be an amazing thing, you know, if they did.
Hey, and the Lord can do it if he wanted to. But right, he have them like that. So, hey, you have certain people that gonna follow after them. They gonna keep following after them. They ain't trying to follow the example that we said, because this don't look to be profitable what we doing, but it's profitable through spirit. We trying to get this kingdom. Yeah. You know? So it says, "Ho, everyone that thirsted," right? It was saying they sacrifice yourself for the sufferings, right? "Come ye to the waters," right? To the word, right? To obtaining salvation. "And he that have no money, come ye and buy," right? "And eat. And come buy wine and milk." The wine and the milk is what? The scriptures, right? It says, without money. So the Lord not charging you no money to receive the word of truth. You know, he giving you this water from this well of salvation. Basically giving it to you. You know? So you have to desire it, man. You have to wake up day and night. You have to wake up desiring this word. You got to go to bed with the desire of this word on your mind, right? You know? So the Lord not just gonna give it to you, like you got to desire it, man. You know? And if you don't desire it, you're gonna be hungry and you're gonna be thirsty. You know? You got to be strong, man. And let nothing distract you and pull you away, man. And I'm gonna get this in
That's a lot of that.
yeah, it's a lot of distractions now. Shit. Yeah, you live with a distraction when you live with a woman. That's a distraction. Kids a distraction. 1 Peter 2:2. It says, "As newborn babes desire the sincere milk," pure milk, it's the scriptures of the word, the milk of the word that let you know that the word is milk. It says, "As newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby." So when you come out the womb as a baby, when you come out the womb, right, what do you desire for your milk? You desire what? Your mom's titties. You suck, that's how you get nourished, man. we are spiritual infants, man. When you come back into this thing, you are a spiritual infant. You must desire this word and grab this word. Grab this milk of this word. And don't let it go. And grow thereby, man. You got to grow in this word, man. Spiritually, man. Like I said, you can't be distracted. Once you come in, you can't be afraid. Because you got to remember, when you come into the word, in a matter of 4, 5, 6 months, you know more about the scriptures than the average peon walking around. You might not know more than another brother who's older than you, but you know more than these 2/3 walking around. 2/3 don't even know the color of the Lord. You learn that the first thing you do when you come into truth. The Lord selects you to come into this thing, you learn the color of Yahweh Shai right off the top. These people don't even know that, man. You know? So you gotta desire this milk. That's newborn babes, man. Desire this milk. So they keep you from once you get this milk, that's gonna keep you from what? The famine. That's gonna keep you from the pestilence that's coming. You latch on to this word that's gonna keep you from being caught up in these race wars and thermonuclear destruction, man. That's gonna keep you from being caught up. Because a lot of people finna get caught up, man. A lot of people finna get caught up, man. The Lord about to have a field day. You know? This is Isaiah 66 and 15. It says, "For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebukes with flames of fire." So them chariots that's gonna be coming, they're gonna be coming with what? Flames of fire, man. They're gonna be coming with flames of fire along with these thermonuclear missiles. When them chariots come, them laser beams gonna be getting shot from them chariots, man. You know? They're gonna be getting shot from them chariots, man. The Lord is getting ready to do a wonderful work, and we can't wait. Malachi 4:1, that day that's gonna come, that's gonna burn like an oven. That's the day of the Lord when America gets burned up. It says, let me read that again, Isaiah. My hand slipped off of it, Salakia. Isaiah 66 and 15. "For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire, thermonuclear destruction, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, the laser beams coming from the chariots, to render his anger and with fury, and his rebukes with flames of fire. For by fire and by the sword, by these nukes, right, will the Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many." So a lot of deaths, man, coming to America. Sorrow and hurt is coming to the people. A lot of death and anguish is coming to you people, man. It said the slain of the Lord gonna be many. So with this thermonuclear destruction, the Lord is gonna kill a lot of people. He's gonna destroy a lot of people. You know? So knowing that, man, we have to constantly stay up on this thing, man. We have to constantly stay reading, stay studying, you know, because the Lord just said he's gonna come as a thief in the night. You don't know when a thief is coming, so you gotta always be ready, man. Say that again. Alexander.
Yes. I want to know, like, I know you're doing the Greek period, right?
Yeah.
Well, what all nations did he conquer? Like,
actually, he conquered what was known as the whole world back then. Let me show you. See this right here? That was known as the whole world back then. He conquered all this right here. Right? But who he conquered to get that? Who that particular territory was the Persians. I can read it in Daniel to tell you where he conquered them. Let me find it. I'll read it to you. Daniel's 8:1. In the third year of the reign of King Belshazzar, a vision appeared unto me, even unto me Daniel, after that which appeared unto me at the first. And I saw a vision as it came to pass when I saw that I was at Shushan in the palace which is in the province of Elam. And I saw a vision, and it was by the river of Ulai. Then I lifted up my eyes and saw, and behold, there stood before the river a ram which had 2 horns, and the 2 horns were high, but one was higher than the other, and the higher came up last. So that's the 2 horns. That ram is talking about Medo-Persia. Right? That's when you talk about Darius and Cyrus. Darius and Cyrus, going back to them. And it says, I saw a ram push westward and northward and southward so that no beast might stand before him, neither was there any that could deliver out of his hand. But he did according to his will and became great. So they conquered the land, that particular land I just showed you about, right? It says, and as I was considering, behold, a he-goat came from the west on the face of the whole earth and touched not the ground. And the goat had a noble horn between his eyes. Conspicuous horn between his eyes. And he came to the ram that had 2 horns, which had seen standing before the river, and ran unto him in a fury of his power. So they clashed, right? So that means they went to war. It says, and I saw him come close unto the ram, and he was moved with choler, with anger against him, and smote the ram, meaning he took the ram out, the goat took the ram out. And it says, and break his 2 horns. It says, and there was no power in the ram to stand before him, but he cast him down to the ground and stamped up on him. Trampled, took him out. It says, stamped upon him, and there was none that could deliver the ram out of his hand. So there was nobody to help him. They were too powerful, right? And it says, now I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna show you who that was talked about in chapter 8 verse 20. Chapter 8 verse 20. And it says, and the ram which thou sawest, having 2 horns, are the kings of Media and Persia. So the Persians and the Medes are the ram that's talked about in 8. That's what's talked about right here in 8 and 3. Right? It says, and the rough goat is the king of Grecia. Right? Who was the king of Greece? Alexander. It says, and the great horn that was between his eyes is the first king. Right? Now, that being broken, whereas 4 stood up for it, 4 kingdoms shall stand up out of the nations, but not in his power. So when he goes down, those notable kingdoms was Cassandra, Lysimachus, Ptolemy, and Seleucus. Those were his 4 generals. When Alexander died, they took over. Because when you go deeper into it, see, Alexander had kids, right? And you know the kids supposed to take the throne over. But you know, when you read in the scripture, he had a couple of kids. When you read in the scripture, Deuteronomy 21:15 says if you have 2 wives, kids by one you hate and one you love, right? Alexander had a kid. When you read in it's called I think it's a book called, I got it at home, it's some the Game of the Throne. It said in there Alexander had a retarded kid. But them generals was like, the retarded kid that Alexander had, he was real retarded. So he was gonna get the throne. So they was like, hell no, he ain't gonna get it. They wanted it to go to the other son, but the retarded kid was really supposed to be up for the throne. So they did everything in their power to kill him. So them generals took the land over, and they split it 4 ways. And from that point on, them particular generals wanted all the land because that's Esau. He wanted to control everything. They went fight. When you read in the Apocrypha, they fought against each other to the point they killed each other. Cassandra got killed, Lysimachus got killed, and they were just left with Ptolemy and Seleucus. That's when you get Antiochus and you get Ptolemy, Soter, and all them. It goes down the line.